And again, we've been talking about the style of play, too, and the ball popping as we're joined now by D-Book. Get the headsets on him.
There it is.
Devin,
we have
great
so
to
many
see
questions.
You. Appreciate it, Book, as
see you
always.
too.
We'll get into your off season in a moment with the Olympics and the great vacation that you had with Kevin Durant that we
went on
we saw.
vacation?
It looked like a joint vacation that you had with the yeah. We have that slide photo somewhere.
Okay.
But starting with the news of Al McCoy, I know just the relationship that you had with him. You put a post out about how it was just a privilege for him to call, your 8 seasons. You're wearing the jersey now with the jersey patch. What does that represent for you this season to be able to honor him throughout the year?
Yeah, it means everything to me. I think any true Phoenix Suns fans or any basketball fan around the world understands the importance of Al McCoy to the Phoenix Suns. He's been here from the beginning, and he's embedded in the culture. He's embedded in all of our lives. It felt like a family member passing, and hard to deal with, but he shared so many stories. We'd have so many moments together that I'll forever cherish.
Was there maybe a favorite moment or memory that you have with him that you'll think back on, or any advice that he ever shared with you?
Oh, it might have seemed small in the moment, but I remember getting off a road trip when he was still traveling with the team, and I was like, Al, how are you still traveling with us, man? He's like, I love it, Book. I just love it, and that's the energy that I love having around, and I think after we broke the franchise record of 63 games won, honoring him with that jersey, just understanding how important he was to all of us.
We'll get to the Olympics, but I'm taking you up north because I've seen a lot of pictures of you up north. They're falling in love with you up there. It looked like you were off-roading. You might have even had some teammates up there. What can you share with us about your love of Northern Arizona?
I'm kind of talking about it too much, man. It was my hidden gem, but I think I've exposed it.
I didn't name the town or anything.
Secrets out.
Somewhere north.
Secrets out. I've exposed it. No, Flagstaff is beautiful, man. I love getting in the car, and I enjoy the drive up there. I enjoy balancing the hectic lifestyle and being over in Paris and wherever we were for 2 months, and then, getting to get off the grid and, just be in nature, be in the woods with my dog.
You just mentioned Paris, but the Olympics, you were really the glue guy for the team. And Steve Kerr even mentioned high praise, saying that you're really the unsung MVP of that team. What did you take from that overall experience as a whole?
Oh, man. I had a lot of reflecting time in Flagstaff. That was probably, I'd say, the greatest moment or greatest summer of my career thus far, from an experience standpoint. It was just a journey all the way through, not even, the Serbian game or the gold medal game, like even camp when we started in Vegas, just being around the guys. And, we have a group message that still rings off. All 12 guys are communicating in there. So, we developed some relationships and some bonds that will, last a lifetime.
How about Coach Bud? What was your initial conversation like with him? What were some of the things that he brought up, and what excited you most about playing for him?
I told him he owes me a ring. No, man. We just talk about competing. Talked about last season a little bit. We did a round of golf. I think that's the best way to get to know somebody. And, even in that, you can just see where his competitive mindset's at, So he's a true winner. He has a ring. He's well respected all around. And, all the guys in the locker room are ready to rally behind him.
Who won? Who won on the golf course?
He won.
Really?
Yeah,
Decent
You're
golf.
pretty darn good, man.
I think
really?
I think he played
well,
in
he had a
college.
year
Don't
off to
quote me on
practice
that.
and
That's
polish
true.
his game.
He did say he
right?
traveled a lot and
Yeah,
played.
there you go.
He
And
did.
what better spot now to practice even more than here in
Oh,
Arizona?
yeah. We have a few
It's
options
the great
out here.
weather.
Exactly.
But before we let you go, you talk about the Olympics and just the relationships that you built there. How do you feel that also will continue to just make you better as a player, build that confidence, and then the carryover, the chemistry with Kevin Durant, too, into this season?
Yeah, I think, even when you're not trying to, you're gathering information around those guys. And, every coach and player on there is, mostly Hall of Famers and, just solidified stars that, have been to where I'm trying to go. So taking all the bits and pieces and, throwing in, whatever I do, to it is the main goal. So, I understand we have what it takes in this locker room. I'm ready to do it.
All right. It's my go-to question.
Let's
I've
hear
been
it.
asking everybody,
Okay.
who's the sleeper on this roster? We got in Bol. We just got Mason
Mason
Plumlee.
Plumlee.
Yep. Is there somebody on this on the roster that might surprise Suns fans?
Tyus Jones. Yeah, I'm going Tyus.
Yeah.
Class of 2014, high school. So
There you
we've been
go.
at it since camp ball. Yeah.
Guy knows how to set the table, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he can score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We actually have one more question really quickly from Twitter. We asked fans to send in.
Okay.
This is from Hans. First impression of the rookies done in Oso.
Competitive, wise beyond their years, which is important. We spent some time, trying to build through the draft, but I think the quicker you can find guys that understand how to play and have a high IQ for the game, and those guys do. So, I'm looking forward to sharing the court with them.
Appreciate you wearing the jersey too. That's our
come
first
on,
look
man.
at Al
Yeah.
in the patch, man.
Okay, I thought
That's
we were gonna
sweet.
put Shazam on there, man.
Yeah.
That's what I was lobbying for. All right, y'all. Thanks for
right,
having me.
Book, great to see you as always.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Have a great season, bud. All right.